Good morning, friends. Happy day to all of you. So, friends, I have a big update this morning. The Biden administration has just made a big announcement on inflation. Many lawmakers are now interested in monthly recurring stimulus payments. This would mean a $2,000 stimulus check once every month until this crisis is over. However, debates on eligibility requirements are happening. Friends, here's your latest fourth stimulus check news. And please make sure you watch until the end of this video for all the details. Also, to say thank you for watching every day, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please enter the giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then commenting below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then leave a comment on, the greater your chance of winning these giveaways.
And here we are, less than a week later, saying, well, you know what? We've changed our minds. We're going to say to manufacturers, a number of them who are, larger companies, they employ millions of Americans, by the way, and provide millions of products, have millions of consumers and provide products to all of us. We're going to say to these folks, you somehow are the kind of manufacturers that we don't want to help. Bonus depreciation is not a loophole. It's a considered policy of the United States Congress, the House and the Senate, to try to encourage us to have more investment in America, therefore more economic growth and more jobs. And again, we're not even at the halfway point in terms of what other countries do. The UK does a lot more than we do. And when manufacturers are trying to decide where they're going to put their next plant, they look at this. And I really believe when you look back at what happened in 2017, perhaps the most effective thing that was done, and remember, it lowered the rates for businesses, but it said to businesses, if you come here and invest, you can get an immediate write-off. So expensive equipment, let's say that might go into a fab to make semiconductors. I mean, isn't that something we want to encourage? So it's not a loophole, it's a tax policy. If we were responsible, what we would do is not set up a whole other system of taxation, this so-called book tax, which is a new calculation that no one's ever seen before because it's even a change from the traditional book tax. We would instead go.
Organizations of a major petition on change.org have been calling for $2,000 monthly payments for adults and $1,000 per child since the beginning of this crisis. The petition now has topped 3 million signatures. There have been 3 previous rounds of direct stimulus checks, $1,200 in March 2020, $600 in December 2020, and then $1,400 in March of 2021. The expanded child tax credit provided up to an additional $300 a month, but those expired in December 2021. In a letter signed in by 7 members of the House Ways and Means Subcommittee, lawmakers are pushing for recurring stimulus checks to help keep millions of Americans out of poverty. According to a survey, the last rounds of stimulus checks helped improve Americans' ability to purchase food, pay bills, and reduce anxiety. The letter from the U.S. Senators does not specify how large are the recurring payments that they are seeking. A separate effort from Democratic lawmakers pushed for $2,000 monthly checks until the end of this crisis. Top economists also published an open letter urging immediate, bold action to prevent the nation's economic downturn from worsening. The letter also called for ongoing stimulus checks tied to the state of the economic recovery, as well as boosted unemployment benefits and aid for cash-strapped state and local governments. So friends, what are your thoughts on monthly recurring checks? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Friends, the keyword for this video is Mayan temples. If you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Mayan temple, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And friends, please make sure that you're also subscribed to my channel. Just this week, Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm said that the United States will see record oil production starting next year. Granholm told Fox News that the United States will be producing around 12.7 million barrels per day by the year 2023. That is up from the current rate of less than 12 million barrels per day. Granholm said, "This is all about supply and demand. Since oil is traded globally, we have to make up for the lost amount of fuel." According to Yahoo News, the Department of Energy previously predicted that oil production would rise to record levels in 2023. The previous record for domestic oil production was 12.2 million barrels per day in 2019. After record highs earlier this year, gas prices fell more than $1 to a national average of $3.90 per gallon. Granholm also told reporters that President Biden's release of 1 million barrels of oil a day from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve and his call for the oil sector to increase production were vital to lowering gas prices across the United States. She also stated, "The release of 1 million barrels per day is the biggest tool at our disposal. That is why the president has called for this increase in releasing and increase in production." When it comes to inflation, the good news is that gas prices are dropping. The bad news is that other costs continue to climb faster than wages, and that's putting a strain on many family budgets across the country. The Labor Department reported last week that annual inflation dipped to 8.5% in July from 9.1% the month before, and that's thanks in part to a steep drop in gasoline prices. Meanwhile, falling prices at the pump left the Consumer Price Index unchanged between June and July. The average price of gasoline reached $4.01 a gallon, down sharply from the record high of $5 a gallon on June 14th. While that is some relief, millions of Americans are still feeling squeezed by higher prices for other goods and services. Housing costs is up 5.7% from a year ago and are a growing factor behind inflation. Rising rents and home prices are reflected only gradually in the Labor Department data, and those costs tend to be more persistent than volatile food and energy prices. Annual core inflation, which excludes volatile food and energy prices, held steady in July at 5.9%. Falling prices at the pump not only lowered July's headline inflation rate, but also appeared to reduce people's concerns about future inflation. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my awesome and fabulous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this morning. Thank you, friends, for watching my videos every day. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed Monday.